As a fashion designer in Columbus, I am always frustrated with the inadequate supply of fabric that I have at my disposal to design with. So I have decided to open a fabric store which caters to fashion designers. And I will be calling it the People of the Cloth Fine Textiles. This is the logo that I've created. I realized that there was this problem after talking to fellow fashion design students and other fashion designers, and they shared in my frustration of an inadequate supply of fabric at their disposal. So, the startup team for my store would consist of myself as the chief executive officer and chief operations officer, as well as the creative director, a chief financial officer, and a public relations representative. I would also require 3 fashion design student interns to serve as the retail sales associates for the store. Um, so I want to bring a fabric store to Columbus, the like of which could be found in the garment district of Manhattan. So, and the store would cater to fashion design students, fashion designers, and fashion enthusiasts all alike. Um, the staff would be able to assist customers in any capacity that they needed serviced, in accordance with cutting fabric, helping them out with trying to determine the amount of fabric they would need to see some design realized. The store would be laid out with pre-cut yardage of inventory so that um, customers wouldn't have to contend with dealing with a large bolt of fabric. They could just go up and see the fabric in its natural state and get a sense for it, come and get it cut from the bolt a la carte. The decor of the store would relate to the fashion design process. There'd be mood walls, draped gowns with fabric that was sold at the store on dress forms, and this would be switched out periodically during business hours so that people could see the fabric in action. And I think that it would be smart to integrate elements of the fashion design process in the decor of the store to serve as inspiration to customers. Um, and the store will finally be able to provide an adequate selection of material to choose from so that any design can be realized. The target market for People of the Cloth Fine Textiles will be fashion design students that matriculate at one of the top fashion design programs that are housed in Ohio. That's Kent State University, the Columbus College of Art and Design, and the Ohio State University. Um, and People of the Cloth Fine Textiles would undoubtedly receive business from students matriculating at those institutions. There's also an amplitude of designers that are freelance and established that also live and work in Ohio. So providing each of the schools with their own swatch library of inventory that was carried at the store would give the fashion design students the ability to be at their school, but also have references of the fabric that was housed in my store to design with. And then once their design was fully illustrated or realized, they could then take the inventory number from their school's swatch library of People of the Cloth Fine Textiles fabrics and then take it either online and purchase fabric from us or take it to the actual retail store location and purchase fabrics from us. Affiliating with and even sponsoring fashion events in Columbus would be really smart. Events like Alternative Fashion Mob, Highball, Fashion Meets Music Festival, and CMH Fashion Week are all great opportunities to affiliate People of the Cloth with the industry in Ohio. Developing a social media presence with blogs, and that would be the responsibility again of the public relations representative and brand ambassador. In the beginning, I feel as though it'd be important to get out to bars and clubs and just spread the word myself, being the creative director of People of the Cloth. The direct competition for People of the Cloth is Jo-Ann Fabrics, and currently they have the monopoly of the fabric market in Columbus. And the advantage that people of the cloth would have over Joann's is the quality of inventory, the quantity of inventory, and the quality of the customer service and quality of overall shopping experience that the customer would have. The indirect competition is, of course, the online marketplace, and we can't compete with the quantity of online options there are. But at our store, you would have the tactile experience of experiencing the fabric in person. So if a bolt of fabric roughly costs, and a bolt consists of 40 to 100 yards, and if that costs $150,000, or if that costs $150, then to offer an inventory of 1,000 different types of fabric would cost $150,000. I'm estimating that rent for a commercial space for 1 year and the cost to remodel that space would be roughly $300,000. Salary for the first year for the CEO and CFO would be $50,000 each, and salary for the PR rep for the first year would be $40,000. So I would need an investment of $590,000 in order to start and run the business for the first year. And I foresee that the business will become profitable within that year and thus would begin the return on your investment. So there's without a doubt a need for people of the cloth fine textiles in the fashion design community of Ohio and just the design community in Ohio. So please help me start this fabric store. I know that there will be a return on your investment. Thank you.